So we're out with the vehicle now, and here it is, the IRoad FX2. We're going to just go and show you a quick overview of how it's all installed. Right then, now on this vehicle, we're going to put the rear camera at the bottom of the screen. So the rear camera will go around about there at the bottom. So it's still within the wiping range, but also we can then hide the cable in, and it will go into behind this plastic panel, down the pillar, and into, as you can see, into the grommet. So basically we're hiding all the cables so that we don't have any overhang off the camera cable and under, which is what I've seen before, where it goes in behind here. So it's actually going to look like it's part of the car. So once we've thoroughly cleaned the glass, we've now installed the camera, and you can see that it's at the rear of the window in the right position. So you can see it's just there. So what we're going to do now is, as you can see, I've already fed the cable down, and it's gone down into down the channeling on the rear door into, and it's going to feed into this conduit here, and then down into the roof lining, and then we're going to go down into the rear side of the vehicle, avoiding all the curtain airbags as well, because there's curtain airbags that run alongside this side here. So the curtain airbags run alongside this vehicle here. Right, so we fed the cable up, it's gone down this panel here, and then it's going into the grommet like you see, and then through the inside. And then what we're going to do is we're going to feed it through the roof lining, and then to the front camera. We've got all the wiring in, so all our power cables and everything are all in now. Last thing is to install the actual dash cam itself, and the key thing is positioning for this. I always say, if you're going to mount a dash cam, try and fit it behind the wing mirror if you can, or as near to the passenger side of the wing mirror, whilst keeping it within the wipe of the keep it within the wipe. I don't know whether you can just about see this. You can see that the wipe line of the wiper is around about there. So I'm gonna put it around about there, like so. Most important thing you have to do though is, there's a couple of things. Make sure that you take the film off the camera lens. That's a really key thing, because otherwise all of your camera views. So I'm going to show you now. All of the camera views are going to show with that blue film on. So we just remove that film nice and gently. There we go. Right, and then the next thing to do is to make sure that you clean this glass thoroughly, because there's nothing worse than fitting it all in and then finding that your dash cam falls off because it hasn't been cleaned thoroughly enough. And then the next thing to do is to carefully remove the adhesive pad. And then all we're going to do is, as I say, mount the camera, get it nice and level in place like so. Plenty of pressure on that as well. If you're not sure, remove the camera and put some more pressure on that pad there. So it's solid. It's solid on the screen. And you can also check the other side of the screen to make sure that it's nice and solid on the screen as well. Once you've done that, reapply the camera, and then if you look at the side of the camera, you can see that there's you can get an idea about the angle that you need to set up, because if you set the IRoad level, that gives you a rough idea of where you need to be with that camera. So in terms of the power, what we've done is we've routed it along the roof lining, and then down the A pillar, and then it comes down the side panel there. And then what we've done is we've taken the power from the fuse board onto adder fuses, and then we've earthed it to a local earth. And the final part of the install is then to just plug in the cables. So we've got that one in, then you've got the rear camera. So we'll just plug the rear camera in as well. So that's the rear camera in as well. Okay, the last thing to do then is to tidy up the cables and put them all nicely behind the roof line and stuff. People ask me what is the best type of way to do this. You could either do it with a little bit of conduit, which would go from there to there, or you could use some fleece tape, which is anti-vibrational. So there it is, there's the finished product there. It's as you can see, it's all connected in now, and we've covered the cable with fleece tape, and then that is to stop any vibration in the cable.